Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is episode 13, and we have quite a show in store for you today. If you'd like to keep up with the show and what we have going on, you can check out our Twitter at DiveCloudCast and visit the subreddit if you're interested in talking about episodes in depth. But let's begin. Welcome to Dive Cloud.
Fans pulling carpet. Unimaginative.
Where's your imagination, Mike?
It's being saved.
What kind of noise did it make, though?
For the game.
Well, it kind of made a laptopy fan sign. It sounds like.
Okay. Because in my head it would.
Oh, like a spaghetti slurp, like a.
But like struggling.
Welcome to the podcast.
More pain.
We're in it now.
Leave that one.
Are we gonna open?
Cold opening spaghetti slurping sounds.
And Jenny has put her
Thanks
face in
for
her
listening.
Okay. Welcome.
Hey.
Hello.
What up?
We're back. The Dive Cloud Podcast, Season 2.
Woo!
We actually have seasons.
We're rolling.
We have a real show. Guys, we're doing a show.
It's a real show where we really talk into a real microphone.
Dude, nice.
200 hours later, it is just finally setting on Weston.
Dude,
Oh, was that your first moment? Where
Wait,
you're like,
people
we
listen to this?
we have a sponsor.
What? This was on the internet?
What's
We could do a Patreon ASMR session.
Yeah, well, that's like high tier subscriber.
I mean,
So let's do a recap. Well, actually, first let's introduce ourselves. So let's go around the table.
Hi, I'm Jenny, and I'm going to be playing Shava Damaxic.
Hi, I'm Weston, and I am playing Darius Smokebrewer.
I'm Brandon Korth. I'm playing Yangne Evenway.
I'm Mike, and I'm playing Whispers at Sunset.
And I am Cole Luther. I am the other characters and the world and everything else and magic items and stuff. I am the ground that you walk on and the water you drink.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Oh, that got it.
Yang quits.
That
hangs up his hat.
that went from okay to uncomfortable very quickly.
Okay, so last episode, you all found yourself as a group in the circus that is located in a place called the Beat. You are here because Izo Barley instructed you to check out this ruin. Whoever is running this place said that he was not allowed to interfere with. You followed the trail. Yang turned into a little mouse, scared some people, discovered some things, and then you all put on a show in the circus. A fire ganassi did a performance, stunning a bunch of people, and someone was picking their pockets, where Whispers decided to scream and draw attention. And so you all ended up fighting in an arena of sorts in the middle of the circus. And in the very back of the audience is a pink-haired girl.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
Isn't that right?
In fact, I have a cutscene if you're all interested in something
I'm
like
so very interested.
No thanks.
that. Oh, okay. I'll skip it this time.
No.
The sound of rushing water echoes through deep caverns. Strange humanoid statues with pointed ears guard a large gateway, littered with rubble and overgrown with glowing fungus as large as trees. A deep growl rumbles from a nearby alcove. Two bright blue eyes peek out from the darkness. A girl with pink hair and fogged eyes lifts up a hammer. The enameled heart glows across its surface, illuminating the darkness of the world below.
I wonder if that was the ghost of Christmas past or the ghost of Christmas future?
Yeah, probably present.
Or
New-
present?
Yeah.
New theory, Liv is just Thor.
Liv
Ooh.
is, yeah. That is
I like it.
a going fan theory.
Love
that
it,
Liv
Thunder.
has been Thor this whole time.
We've heard you guys.
we've heard your pleas.
We've seen your memes.
Liv does now have a beard. Okay, so to describe the scene you're in, there is a cheering crowd around you as a man in grayish dark robes and a hood that has fallen down, hair semi-matted, hangs over his face as he holds 3 metal balls. And he begins to toss them up into the air as you all approach a pile of treasure scattered through the middle that was summoned by the circus ringleader. And everyone roll initiative. There's also a woman on fire hanging from a line of fabric. Also, looks like she might be part of this.
I got a 10.
I got a 15.
16.
And 5 for Yang.
Okay, with that, I think we're ready to begin combat.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
What are all your positions here?
What do you mean?
Like,
Where was the ringleader?
he is off to the side now.
Okay.
And he is sort of like talking. He's like announcing this competition or like this moment. I think he said something like if you want all your treasure back, like these folks will have to win, and made it sort of a theatrical
Gotcha.
part of the show.
Yeah.
And so he's off to the side announcing as things are happening and just kind of keeping the crowd's interest up.
Could we possibly just use cardinal directions to explain, like, because this is a circular tent, right?
Yeah, you're in the middle of like a circular arena with like a dirt floor.
Okay, so
And then there's like wooden stands around it.
Okay.
And then you're inside a big tent.
How
Are
big is
the-
the pit area?
It's probably 50 feet across.
Are the stands all around? Is it a complete circle, or is it like a semicircle with an offset circle for the actual ring?
It's like a bunch of these stand structures with like spaces in between them, and they're not all perfect either. And so some of those spaces, one led to the like where you guys were hanging out before the show started, and that's like a separate tent off the side of this main tent. And then there are exits as well.
Okay, so it's not like a traditional circus tent where it's like inlaid in the ground and
No, this is
or it's smaller than that.
it's I don't know if it's necessarily smaller than that. It's just not as permanent as like dug into the ground. Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Sorry, just wanted.
No,
That makes sense.
I think Whispers would probably be in front. He usually is.
Okay.
Darius would back up.
So first up is the juggler's turn. And so he's going to shoot 3 of his the metal juggling balls all at, since Whispers is in front, probably it Whispers and you screamed, so I think that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. 1 roll. Oh, 7 doesn't hit. I don't
No.
think. So you watch as he takes these balls and they're sort of mesmerizing, and then he tosses one at you, and then the other 2 follow behind it as they rush towards you. And then you dodge out of the way and they circle back and come back to his hands, and he keeps moving.
Cool. All right.
Well, that's not his whole turn. He's going to move, and he's actually going to move backwards away from you. So he's probably from you guys around like 40 feet away.
Okay.
That's his turn. So Shava.
Okay. I don't think Shava would have actually seen something too wrong with someone pickpocketing. So she's probably honestly just like sitting in the stands back where we were originally watching
Okay.
the show.
All right, Shava's sitting this one out.
No, well,
I'll take you off the initiative.
no. She probably stand up on the bench that she's on. Is there a ton of ruckus going around, or are people pretty calm since this seems to be pretty theatrical?
Yeah, people, it seems like everyone is very convinced that this is just part of the show. And people are cheering and shouting, but it's not unruly or angry.
Okay.
There are some people like searching through their pockets like, my stuff has actually gone.
Okay. I'm going to ask Nyx to do some goodness.
Okay.
Towards the ringmaster, I want to have Nyx fly up to like not like the top of the tent, but I want her to be in like
The
a
trapeze
middle
zone.
ground. Yeah.
Okay. Trapeze zone.
And she's going to pull out her short bow, and she's going to attempt to make an attack.
Okay. Go for it.
I can't remember if we agreed that's my action if I do this.
You and I looked up more of this. I like read through everything and like searched online for what it actually meant.
Yeah.
You have to forfeit your attack to have her make an attack. Is how it works.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That will be a 16 hit for Nyx.
That hits. He takes a point of damage, and then I believe there's an effect that he has to save on, correct?
Yes. So he must succeed a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned.
Okay. He succeeds. So a tiny arrow, phew, and Nyx does lose her invisibility when she does this. She appears, but people are pretty distracted by what's going on right now, and she's pretty small. So I'll say, no one seems to take notice.
Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And then I'm going to use my movement to try to shove my way through the crowd up to the... I don't want to like go down into the staged area, but I want to just like stand on the edge.
Okay.
Right before the actual circle itself.
That sounds good. Point of damage for the juggler. Now it is Darius.
All right. So like his metal balls, like, so does it look like the main, like the one that he throws first? Does it matter in which order that he throws them? Is there always one specifically that he throws before any of the others?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. That'll be a 15.
15? It does not appear that way.
Okay.
And I remember you talking about like heat metal, but it does seem like these are controlled in such a way that he's not actually like necessarily has to touch them. So with your investigation check, I'll tell you that probably wouldn't be as effective as another like type of weapon.
Then I guess he's gonna run up and he's just gonna whack him with a mace. He's just gonna see what happens.
Oh yeah.
All right, go for it.
13.
13 does not hit.
Cool. It's already started.
Darius,
It wasn't a 1.
It's true.
it wasn't.
But it's never good enough.
You rush forward and he nimbly dodges out of the way. The balls all thrown up midair as he tumbles to the side and then catches them as they fall back down.
Okay.
Gosh dang, he's so slick.
He's so slick. He's so dexterous.
Yang can see the girls that Shava was talking to, and they're like, oh, they're fawning over this
They're
guy.
both like, oh my gosh, he's so dreamy. Okay. That is Darius, unless you had anything else to do.
No, that's all I got for the moment.
The fire Ganassi, she moves down the ribbon that she's on and starts to spin out of it as she goes, and a bunch of fire, like a huge spiraling ring as she falls, spills out over pretty much the entire arena. And I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
I don't think Yang's in the arena yet. I think Yang was with Shava. Like us three were.
Okay.
So I think it's
So
just Darius and
Whispers
Whispers
are in there, and then you and Shava aren't.
Okay, that's 17.
17, that's a success. Woo. And what was
21.
21?
also, if you're looking for something that doesn't miss, buffs. They never miss.
Buffs never.
Okay, so he actually fails his dexterity saving throw.
The juggler?
The juggler does. But you watch as like he's hurt by it, but he holds up his cloak and blocks a good chunk of the fire.
That's cool.
You can make.
Is she still up in the air?
She is.
Okay.
She is still. She's like 30 feet up in the air. Whispers, it is your turn.
Okay.
So
Can
Whisp-
you-
oh wait,
Oh.
I thought.
Oh.
Did you start the round?
Yang, you're the.
Oh, okay. I thought you started for some reason.
No.
Never mind.
Nope. So Whispers is going to pull out his 2 copish swords, and he's going to scrape them through the dirt real quick on the floor and kick up some sand, and then he's going to shoot forward flying straight at the juggler guy. But as soon as he passes under the fire ganassi, he's going to make a right angle up, go up right past her and cut her ribbons.
Okay, and I assume you're not trying to take an opportunity attack.
I am not, so
Okay.
I will avoid it. Sure.
All right.
And I got 60 feet of fly, so that should be adequate.
Yeah, for her, because she's in the very middle,
Mhm.
let's see, it'd be 25 feet-ish to get there. And then she's up 30 feet. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, you can get there.
So I will slice her ribbons and drop her to the arena.
Okay, you're
floor.
going to slice the ribbons. She's going to try to move them out of the way.
Sure.
So this is some kind of...
I can make an attack roll against...
I think, yeah, you make an attack roll, and then she's like essentially buffing the AC of the of the ribbon.
So my main hand will be a 19, and my offhand's only a 12.
So you're making 2 attacks with the ribbons.
Yeah, because he's got 2 swords. So
Okay.
I'm kind of, when he gets up there, kind of like swing with one, spin around, come around the other. Very flashy. Because he's
Okay.
maybe starting to lean into the concept that this is a show, but he's not giving up on the fact that they're dangerous still. So
Okay. She looks at you in the eyes. You see like this sparkle of magical energy as you cut the ribbon. And she goes, no, 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 no. And then whoosh, and she makes a dexterity saving throw. And she manages to, where you cut it above her, she manages to throw herself up and catch onto a hanging bit of it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
she doesn't drop, but she's now out of...
She doesn't drop, but there's no more ribbon for her to go down. And like if she falls, she falls to the ground.
How high is she at?
She's 30 feet up in the air.
30 feet?
Thanks. We've got rogue dice.
Was a 15.
Dude, nice.
Pretty good.
Then that would be... I'll rage.
Okay, you're gonna rage.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the end of Whisper's turn.
Yang, it is your turn.
All right.
In the stands by some fawning girls looking at this juggler.
Yeah, Yang, to the people around him who are like gasping and stuff, he's gonna be like, huh, you guys think all that's cool? Check this out. And he's just gonna start running and like running over people's heads as he's just kind of more stumbling across people.
I think you're gonna need to make a check for that one.
Yeah, he's
to see
not
how it
bothering to
turns
go
out.
to the walkway like Shava to walk down.
I
He's
think
just
this
like
is acrobatics check.
okay. That is 9.
Ooh, that's pretty bad. You knee several people in the heads. You like fall over one time and flip. You get to the end, but everyone down the middle is like
in that section.
super angry, and they're all like rubbing their heads and like starting to yell at you. What are you doing? Get off of me!
Okay, sorry. All right, well, I'll make it up to you. I'll get your gold back. And then he's like, watch this! And he's gonna wave his staff up in the air as it like starts to spark, and then there's a cloud in the sky, and he's just gonna call lightning.
I think you have to be outdoors to call it.
I don't. Do you have
Just
to be?
break the 10.
Or
That is a good point of clarification. It just says a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall.
The outdoors part is if you're outdoors in
In a
stormy
storm.
condition, you
Benefits.
it gives you better benefits.
that's interesting. Okay.
Damage increases.
Yeah, so this cloud forms and the lightning comes down.
Yeah. And call light, because I've never actually used it before. It's something that stays, and I can control it each turn to move it around.
Okay,
Ooh, like a
cool.
movie.
And then who
that's
are you hitting?
That is cool.
I'm going to hit in the location of the juggler
Okay.
without touching Darius, because I know the juggler had to dodge away and stuff. So where the juggler currently is.
Okay.
And so he's kind of like
Is
waving.
it an area of effect?
Yes, it is a 10 foot cylinder.
10-foot radius
Diameter.
diameter. Okay.
Cylinder.
Yeah, you can use that without hitting anyone
Yeah.
that you don't want to. Yeah.
In an ideal world, the juggler is sitting right underneath the fire dancer, but I don't know if that's true.
It's not.
Okay.
You move back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like swirling the clouds around, and then has these lightning starting to crash.
All right. Is that an attack saving throw?
So he does a saving throw. Oh, a dex, sorry.
Dexterity saving throw.
Which seems pretty decent at. He has to beat 14.
Man, bad roll. He fails.
Oh, yeah. 3d10 coming at you.
Shocking.
0 is 10, right?
Yeah.
On it? Okay.
Wow.
So that's
That's good.
15
Good damage.
plus
Damage.
4. 19 damage.
Wow.
Wow. 19. Yeah. That hurts.
And Yang's holding his concentration, and he looks back. He's like, "Yeah, pretty cool now, huh?"
Everyone's like horrified
As he's like sweating, trying to keep this thing in control.
When he gets shocked, it's like, and then we're back to the top of the initiative.
Wait, pretty important. Did the people think it was cool what Yang did?
Make a performance check.
Okay,
I need to know.
of course. That is 8.
Okay,
Not the best here.
people are starting
It's a
to
very
doubt
good
whether this
conductor
is
of
part of the show because that looked terrifying, and like it would have killed most people.
I'm guessing there was like some arcs that like arced way out into the crowd. It's like, whoa!
It's like a
Brought it
Tesla
back.
coil, and it's like some of them strike the metal, like the metal banisters in front of people, and they're like, ah! I actually forgot an effect from her turn. She would have used a bonus action. Is everyone okay with me doing that? Because
The Genasi?
yeah.
Depends on what it is.
Well, I just forgot to do it because I was focused on
Go for
something else. She throws a ball of fire down, and it lands with the rest of the balls in his hands, and it adds an extra, and they all light on fire. And he starts.
So now he's
juggling.
juggling 4?
Yeah. So now he's got 4 of them.
Okay.
And
How do
then
the girls react?
oh, they're like, oh, he's so dreamy. Yeah, if that's what you were looking for.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
They don't even care about his talent. They just like his looks.
They're all their hair is just on end, just standing up. Okay, so and then he makes an attack. I think he's attacking Darius because you're
I came
you're
up
in
at
his
him.
range.
Yeah.
So he is going to bonus action disengage and move away from you. He's going to round
Step out
on.
of
He's not stepping out of the tent.
the electrical cloud.
Oh yeah, he's leaving the electrical cloud. He's moving 30 feet to his right. He's near an exit now in this place, and then he shoots these 4 juggler's balls at Darius. Okay, I think that one's gonna hit.
What you got?
It is a 20 non-natural.
Okay.
Okay. You take 16 fire and bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Yeah, that's his turn, so he looks at all of you and says, we don't have to fight.
Juggler boy says this?
Yeah, he's looking at you. After he's done this, obviously his actions aren't quite lining up.
Then drop your juggling balls!
He points towards the ringleader. That man's your enemy. And then next turn is Shava.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to put Hex up.
All right. On him or her?
I'm going to do it on her because she's providing him with materials.
Okay.
Not a fan of that. And then I'm actually going to detect thoughts on the juggler.
As your action?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What kind of... Is that a spell?
Yes. So, for their duration, I can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When I cast a spell as an action, each turn until the spell ends, I can focus my mind within 30 feet.
Okay.
Is that okay?
He did move closer to you. I think you'd have to move into the arena to get that close.
Yeah, I'll move into the arena. Oh, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
Sorry.
saving throw.
Yep.
17.
Dang. Okay, never mind. So I do not learn anything, I believe.
Okay, yeah. You try to force your way into his mind, but you're surprised by how guarded it is. Next up is Darius. He has moved 30 feet away from you.
Can you grapple with a spiritual weapon?
No.
Okay.
Definitely.
I didn't know if I could make a big cage and just close it right around him.
That does sound great. Spiritual cage.
Spiritual cage. Okay. With that, then Darius is gonna shout, "All your bums out the window!" and he's gonna cast a guiding bolt right at him.
Okay.
And then just see if he can just catch him off guard. Oh, that's a 9.
9. And then, it hits really close to someone in the stands, and a small fire starts, and people are like, ah! They all start like moving away from it.
That sounds about right. All right. Well, then he's gonna turn around and he'll cast spiritual weapon, and he'll try to catch him like right on the head with a nice wrench.
Okay.
16?
16 does hit.
Woo! All right. Let's do some damage. This one. 7 points of damage. Force damage.
All right. He takes 7 points of force damage. He looks very badly injured at this point, and he's holding his ribs. Several look like they're broken by that last swing.
Yeah.
I'm really not your enemy.
Well, then fight him or point your stupid balls at that guy.
Sorry, I actually
Yes.
did forget something. I would
Okay.
learn surface thoughts of the creature, but no deeper
Okay.
than that.
Surface level thoughts. He seems annoyed. He seems...
That's on par for us.
Yeah.
He seems caught off guard, definitely. You get that sense. He's looking for a way out of the situation.
Okay.
But, okay, you also learn that he's not going to leave without her. And she's stuck up in the air right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what you learn. Next up is the fire dancer. So she is up in the air right now, and she's trying to figure out a way down. We've established that this is the trapeze area, so I think she's going to try to jump over to like a hanging trapeze wire, and then needs to make an acrobatics check. Oh boy! Oh my! It's very bad. It's not a natural one, but she jumps to reach out for this, and she grabs it, but she can't get her other hand up as it starts to swing down and starts to lose her grip. I'm gonna give her one dexterity saving throw to see if she can
Well,
even
I'm
hold on to it.
nearby and she's leaving my zone. I would get an
Yes,
attack
you do
of
get an attack.
opportunity. Would I have heard what the juggler's yelling?
Yeah.
Could I
he's
use
yelling
my
pretty loud.
reaction to instead grab her as she slips off the trapeze?
I think with how bad she rolled, yeah.
Okay. That's what I will use my attack of opportunity for. Should be a 16.
16, so she will make a check against you. You grab her as her hand begins to slip off of the trapeze, and you smoothly hold on to her to keep her from falling. But she is still struggling. She definitely doesn't trust you for one reason or another. So she's not saying anything, really. She has a fierce look in her eyes.
Okay.
And that was her turn. Didn't go very well. Whispers, your turn.
I would look at her and say, I've heard your juggler friend. This is part of the show, but the ringmaster is the problem?
This wasn't supposed to be part of the show. Things went bad here.
Then let's make it part of the show. And I will dive backwards
Just
down.
drop her.
No, and have her land on top of me. I'll like kind of scoosh through the dirt and make it look like when I grabbed her, she flipped around and flipped me on my back and took us to the ground.
Make a performance check.
This is going to not be good. For whispers.
Make a performance check using your dexterity.
Oh, that's so much better. That's going to be a 15.
Okay.
You've been nice to him this day.
Yeah, I like that rule. Being able to mix it. Because you're using like dexterity to like,
I appreciate that.
Okay, 15. I think she's going to need to make a check as well. Because she's caught off guard. Yeah, she also gets a 15. Okay. So you both managed to play it off where you swoop down. It looks practiced enough to, I think, most people are clapping now.
Oh, good.
They're like, yay!
Okay. They are clapping for me. Yangne. Yeah, we'll see.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Yangne, it is your turn.
All right. He sees everyone clapping for that thing that happened. He gets a little annoyed because he hasn't been doing so well. He's like, all right, well, I'll show you guys, and climb like straight up the trapeze to get to the top thing there.
Sure.
Super fast. Check this out. And he's going to run, or he's not running. He's going to grab the trapeze thing and try to like spin in a circle with it, with the lightning following him around. This lightning is like, he's riding on this cloud thing.
Okay.
That's it.
Are you just trying to be a classic Monkey King?
That's an unintended side effect, but yes.
Okay.
But he's like, he's like, I am the Lord of Lightning.
Yeah. Make a performance check using your dexterity.
Okay. That is 6.
Ooh. Wow. That's very bad.
Dude.
I imagine I go to do it and I'm just like fully submerged in the cloud, so no one even sees what I'm doing.
No one sees what you're doing, and you can't see where you're going. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's fair. 6 again.
All right, I've been
Okay.
bad. You've been really bad today.
You spin around, and the moisture in the cloud overcomes the natural stickiness that your hands have.
Yeah.
And you begin to
It's a class trait.
part of you.
and
gang
you
trait.
you slip off, not seeing where you're going, and you slam right into Weston.
Oh, okay.
You fall down
Yeah.
right into him and knock the wind out. I think Whisper, you take a point of damage, and so do you.
In the camera shot, you don't see the impact, but you see Yangne fly through frame, and then a bunch of sticky rolls fly out.
Just like a particle effect of sticky.
What is
They were before.
What does the crowd? What does the crowd think?
Oh, the crowd is. They laugh. They think
Okay.
it's They think it's part of the show, and it's hilarious.
Yang's crying a little bit. He's like, "I'll take it."
Okay. So that was Yang's turn.
Oh goodness.
It is the juggler's turn, and he's going to make an insight check on you, Whispers, to see if he can gauge what you're trying to do. Okay. You see in his eye kind of a look like, okay, and he rushes towards the middle, and oh my god. He's so injured that when he tries to do, he like starts doing a cartwheel and then does a back handspring and starts moving into a flip. And as he goes up for the back flip, he goes too far and he slams down on his back. And, and people just start dying laughing.
Totally knocked out of him.
People think this is like a very weird, long-winded comedy performance. He rolled a 3 on the dice, so yeah. So he's prone. Shava.
Well, since this is a performance now, I would like to. Is there any music playing?
There would be some circusy music playing.
Just had to change its tune like
The-
4 times
like,
now.
everything
It's trying
gets-
to figure out
It
what we're
started
doing.
being epic, and then it just slowly transitioned into clown music.
That's exactly what happened.
Originally, I was going to do minor illusion to make some nice music, but I could also do stock sound effects from a comedy show.
Fart noise.
Squeeze someone's
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend my turn using minor illusions to make laugh tracks.
Okay. And as we all know, laugh tracks do make things funnier.
And I'm also going to start.
Oh boy.
I'm also going to start running towards the ringleader,
Okay. You run over.
not the juggler.
Yeah. You get over pretty close to him by the time that you finish your movement, and there's laugh tracks, just canned laughter going on.
Perfect.
Perfect.
We're so funny.
Shava, that's your turn. Darius.
Okay, now that like the juggler's on the ground, Darius is gonna look and be like, all right, it's over. Let's see if he was telling the truth about the ringleader. Can I do an insight check on the ringleader from where I am? Or like to see if he's like making a special face or anything like from the stands?
What are you trying to gauge exactly?
To see if like he's like pleased with like what's going on, or if like he's trying to leave, or if he's doing something else behind the scenes that like everyone's distracted with what we're doing. That is a 21.
21.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
That's
I'm good at insight. I finally did things that I'm good at.
I should probably roll against it.
Did you seriously
I like
just
those
cancel out
sounds.
my one good roll?
No,
Good.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, nice!
You know what this man had for breakfast.
Yeah, you
All right.
gain a shocking amount of information about him.
All right, what do I learn?
Shocking.
A shocking amount.
Through just a glance.
Through just a glance.
He doesn't have
6
enough in
years
his
old.
401k.
Yeah. He needed more iron this morning.
Here's what I'll tell you. He starts to smile, and it's like this big bombastic smile, but the way it looks is off to you, and it catches you as like magically, something magical is going on with him, and it catches you off guard.
Okay. Can I cast Dispel Magic on him?
Is it 30 feet?
It's 130 feet.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can.
All
you
right.
can do that.
Cool. That's sweet.
Oh, I'm scared.
What level are you casting?
Third.
You don't have to make a roll for that unless
Oh.
he tells you it's over third.
Okay.
You watch as everyone is distracted. The entire audience is laughing. They're focused on the whole kerfuffle that's happening in the middle. And Darius, you noticing something odd about him, cast Dispel Magic. Whatever illusion he had on him starts to fade, and his face changes and starts to emerge, and you see a bunch of tentacled bits hanging from his mouth, big bulging head with purple skin and bright yellow eyes, wearing a green striped suit and a hat still. And he instantly realizes what's happening, holding up his like sharp clawed purple hand, and then covers his face and ducks out of the exit.
I'm right next to him, right?
You're near him. You didn't get right next to him, but you definitely see this happen.
Okay.
All right.
Well, and he'll move once it's his turn, obviously.
Yeah.
But I didn't put him on the initiative, so here he goes. Wee. Actually, he goes right after you, funnily enough. Bam.
All right, you little bastards, get that purple guy! And he's just gonna start running.
Okay. Are you trying to draw the audience's attention to him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely. Or actually, do I? I know this is a bit of a stretch. Do I have enough time to point my pistol in the air and just pull off a shot straight up?
You did an action already.
Yeah, okay.
To do the Dispel Magic.
Well, then I'll take a bonus action to load it so that way I can do that next
Sure.
round.
You bonus action load your pistol. And are you shouting?
Yeah, I'll
Still?
shot.
Okay. Because you did your action already.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to roll a persuasion or anything. They are too focused on what's going on.
Okay, that sounds good.
Next up is his turn. So you watch as he ducks out of the exit, and you see a flash of magic. But you can make a check to see if any of you recognize the spell who are focused.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think Yangne and Whispers, you have just smashed into each other, so you're too distracted.
Okay.
So Darius and Shava make rolls to see if you recognize what spell this is.
Well, I can detect magic at will.
But you don't know the exact spell that he's using.
That's the nat one.
You're
That's
just
bad.
loading your gun.
Now I just
You literally looked away to load your gun.
and I missed it.
So, wait, what check is this? Arcana?
Yes, this is an Arcana check.
8.
8. Yeah, you don't know what it is. Next up is the Fire Genasi.
Quick question: is the gold still in the middle?
Actually, no. It vanishes.
No.
As I figured.
Yeah. As soon as you dispelled magic on him, like the gold vanished.
Oh.
It is her turn. She rushes over to the juggler and picks him up to his feet and looks at him. We should go. Now. And then are any of you
How's
No.
the crowd reacting within these last couple seconds that have happened?
The laughter's starting to die down now that nothing's sort of happening. And it's sort of like things are slowly petering out. And you can tell people are going to start to ask questions if nothing more of like a performance happens.
Okay.
There's a girl with pink hair like...
I think when Yangne went to the top to do his lightning thing, he probably waved at her. He saw her.
She would have waved back.
So, do you want us to say whether or not we're going to be following them
Yeah, so
right now?
I guess we're going to keep moving in initiative order. She picks him up, is ready to leave with him. It looks like they're about to just run. So that's her turn. Whispers, it's your turn.
I would yell over to them. Is that what I think it was?
None of you know what a mind flare is.
Oh, okay.
I don't even I have a history check or anything.
Okay, make it. Yeah,
Okay.
Darius is the only one who gets to make a history check on this.
That's a 19.
What?
That look of pure, like, excuse you.
Jenny is making puppy dog eyes and is quivering her lips like, please let me make a check.
I got a 19.
19. Okay. There is a story about tentacled monsters that live in the Underdark, but that's as much as you have.
Okay.
So, Whispers, it is your turn.
Then I would...
You did not see the mind flare.
Did not see the mind flare. I would go chase down Yangne.
Okay, Yangne.
I think I was on top of you, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what
everything's
to do.
happened really
You two
fast.
fell to the ground.
Where you
When
landed
Yangne
on
slammed
me.
into you.
Struggling.
Yeah, we landed. I landed on you, and then the next thing we knew, we looked up. The gold is gone. The ringleader's gone, and these two are running towards where the ringleader was.
Yeah.
I don't think we could save the show.
You bungled it pretty good.
Whispers, you can't give up so easily.
Yang, it's time to leave. These people are going to be very angry. Let's go. And
But with all of you gone, they're gonna love me.
You're coming. And I would fly towards the door with Yang.
You grab him by the scruff.
Because Yang I can lift. He's small.
Okay. So,
As I'm getting dragged, I'm just like trying to do like little dances to.
okay, make a performance check. This is a last
Please.
ditch performance check.
Please. Okay, that is 15.
Okay, that is. But you get a few scattered chuckles here and there.
I do the worm at least once. It's like
Okay, yeah.
As I'm getting dragged along.
You start doing the worm. You do a little jig. It kind of looks like security's dragging off the funny guy. Who's
Yeah,
like
the king came on stage, is like pulling them off.
And you get to the exit, and then it's Yang's turn. So you get like right to the door. You're right beside Shava.
It would still be 60 feet. Because I'm flying.
Uh-huh.
And it's half of that. And I'd use my action to dash.
Okay. So yeah, you get just outside of the tent, and if that's where you're going,
Yeah.
and you don't see anyone out there. No.
Are there
no one is out
any markings out here? I don't know the magic stuff happened, but are there any like markings around on the ground, scorches or?
there. If you want to look for footprints,
Well, I don't have any context for that.
yeah, exactly. So you look around and you don't see
Okay.
anyone. Everyone seemed to be in the show.
Okay. I mean to say, like, if there was a giant scorch mark on the ground, imagine.
There's
Okay.
not. There is no signs of magic at first glance.
Okay. Get dragged out and be like, oh man, Whispers, that, not our best show, I don't think.
Not your best show, maybe.
I don't like getting showed up.
Could be better.
What is going on, though?
Something bad is going on. Don't know what yet, though.
I'm gonna look and open the curtain to like look for these two to come running out.
The two come running out right after you, and breathing heavily. The juggler still holding his ribs. That hurt. I think we're out of initiative now.
Okay.
So yeah, Darius and
what is-
Shava probably run out as well.
After that,
Do you
Dar-
shoot?
No, I was like, no, I just haven't
Just
looked.
to cause some
No,
panic.
no, not to cause a panic. Immediately, I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna cast Healing Word on the juggler, and I'm gonna apologize. I'm sorry. I figured that you were actually the one in charge, but I saw what you mean about the ringleader. I don't know what it is, but I know I'm terrified. And I'd heal him for he gets 8 points of healing back.
8 points. That's nice.
And as I run out, I want to negate my laugh track illusion.
It was
And-
just, it had started
So
looping and skittering.
And instead, I'm going to minor illusion over because we left from the back of the tent.
Yeah.
I want to put up an illusionary brick wall.
Okay. You create a 5 foot tall brick illusion wall
Yeah.
behind you. Like a lot of people can see over it. But yeah. Also, yeah, people are starting to get kind of confused. Like, what's
Imagine
going on?
as all we like left, the music started just like stop. We're just like, what?
Yeah, everyone's sort of just scratching their heads. So you are all standing out here now.
I'd fill him in on what the heck just happened, and I don't know.
You two, what is happening? What's going on here?
What was he?
All I can say is we've heard stories of squid octopus-like creatures that live in the same place that ring came from, the Underdark. They're only known to be beasts of terrifying power, but I don't know what they are or what they can do.
I thought he just had an octopus on his head.
I mean, I don't know anything.
Well, you two are working for him.
Well, we were working for him. Tonight was supposed to be, and this is the juggler part. Tonight was supposed to be our big score, and we were gonna get out of town and just move on, because we were here before he came along, before he took over. There was another ringleader who vanished a few weeks ago, and then this guy showed up and he fit the bill and sort of just naturally took over the place. We were trying to get out.
Not good.
I still think we should go after that ringleader. I think that's a little bit of an issue.
It sounds kind of suspicious that that's going on while we're here on our secret mission.
What secret mission is this?
No,
This is the
yeah.
Ganassi talking.
I was just saying, don't be a weak light yellow.
Well, now it's not really a secret. You're not good at this.
Well, they don't know what we're doing.
We should go. We're trying to leave, and whatever business is going on here is pretty unsavory. So we will be taking our leave.
Well, stop stealing people's money.
They both bow, and they're like, and then they start backing away. And yeah, they're leaving unless you're stopping them.
I'm gonna mage hand and I'm gonna grab one of their hands and be like, no.
5 pounds of force.
No.
Yeah.
Just like get it off.
Yeah, disembodied hand, just grab his hand.
You trying to shake my hand? I know, see?
We don't want to stay here anymore.
Do you have the...
That entire audience is about to leave and recognize that some of their pockets are empty, and we don't want to be here when that happens. So,
Well, maybe you should just...
Where did you
give
put
them
their
back.
gold?
Yeah, give
They
them
deserve
back
it back.
make a persuasion check.
If you're
They
gonna
still
be,
have that gold. Oh.
You have to be good enough to get away with it.
9.
9. But no.
But yes.
We stole this fair and square.
I will be certain to point the crowd in your general vicinity. Take care.
Okay. With that, they both run off into the night, quickly disappearing behind a bunch of tents and stalls. Okay, and it is now just empty. You hear people are starting to be like, what's going on? Why isn't the show still going?
I'm gonna pop my head back in and be like, thank you, that's the end of our performance. If you want your money back, go follow those two.
Everyone, make a persuasion check. Yeah, definitely.
Ooh. It's gonna be a nice 22.
22?
Nice.
People are like, some people are like, yeah, that makes sense. That we'll go get our gold at like the stall because it was part of the show. Like we just follow them, and then yeah, everyone's sort of like, okay, I guess this is the end of the show. Some other performers have come out now from the back who weren't supposed to come back out and have started like trying to manage like the whatever's going on. So yeah, you seem to have, for now, gotten everyone less riled up.
I think if there's any time, this might be the time we try to go get into that ruin, guys. Seems like this person might be a little distracted.
That's a good idea. Let's complete our mission.
That's true.
Our secret mission.
Are you sure he hasn't actually gone to the same ruin? That might be his hideaway.
Then we fight him.
Even if he has that, maybe the guard's not there then.
Why not? We've been given the job.
I suppose. All right.
Okay. Yeah, so you all head towards the ruin?
Darius is scared.
I think so.
All right.
Well, why don't I go and see if I can like peek if the guard is still there?
Are you scouting ahead then?
Yeah, I think like some distance away from the tent, I'm gonna like try to sneak over and look through like one of the curtains in the back of it.
Okay.
Just gonna pull this.
Cole's reaching for the monster man.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind my monster man.
Don't mind my monster man. I'm looking up some random stats. Has nothing to do with what's going
Some
on.
light
I've
reading.
suddenly become very interested in kobolds.
Whoa! What are kobolds are interesting creatures. Vol's guide really expands on them. The rock grubs are very interesting.
How long does it take us to walk over there?
It probably takes about 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Whispers is
maybe
very confused again by surface groundwalker behavior.
The idea of the circus.
So this elaborate circus is all just a scheme to steal money from people.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Wouldn't just taking the time and effort to put on a real circus be as profitable?
I'm gonna use my locket.
You focus as you're walking, holding onto your amulet, and this wave of energy, and you've gotten kind of used to this energy now. And you notice as you use it, there's sort of this wave of pureness, and then it becomes sickly and makes you queasy feeling.
Cool.
And you regain a spell slot.
Nice.
All right, for my stealth, I got 7.
Okay?
Peek in.
And you're not going like mouse form or something.
No, I was just gonna peek in.
Okay. You're peeking.
I think I've used both of my animal forms.
So everyone make perception checks, and then Yang, you're stealthing. So you look in. What was your perception check?
That would be pretty bad. That'll be an 11, actually. Not too bad.
Okay. So you do not see the garden here.
Okay.
It is just this whitish tent with this. It almost looks like cellar doors, but they're made of stone slabs, and they're overgrown with roots and moss. But some of that seems to have been brushed away, and it is sitting open with stone stairs descending downward.
All right. Yeah, Yang's gonna scurry back and be like, "It's unguarded, guys. We can just go in."
Let us be quick. I'm unnerved by all of this.
What were the perception checks for the rest of you?
At 18.
18?
13.
13?
Negligible.
Not applicable.
Nixon's like, your perception seems negligible, Shava.
Is she perceiving as well?
Yeah, she should. Go ahead and roll for her.
That's a 19 for Nix.
Okay. In one of the tents, there's a bit of what you notice is like scattered unnatural light.
In Shava, Nix tells Shava that?
Yeah. So Nix lets you know that I've scanned the surrounding area and found traces of magic over in that direction. Points over there.
Everyone, Nix found magic over this way.
Yang, you recognize that as the ringleader's tent.
Okay.
The needs were probably good for now, I think.
I think this might be like our chance. If he's distracted trying to get out of here or something.
I do find the timing of his arrival and the disappearance of the former ringmaster suspicious enough to end this creature's existence.
I would like to kill it as well.
Yeah, doesn't seem like it's a good influence on this place.
So what are you guys doing?
And Yang's looking back and forth from like the tent to the to the entrance.
I still think we were
You could
given
all
a
split
mission. Yeah, split the party.
No.
Split up, gang.
I think it might be wisest to complete the mission here, return to Izo, and tell him of what we found. Go back with a larger force if he's still there, and if he's run off, he'll be back.
I don't know. This guy's really set things off balance by taking a lot of people's gold. If we can try to get some back to them, that might be good.
There is also, it will likely be very angry with us for upending its plans. It might come looking. I would rather not have an enemy coming up from behind us as we explore an unknown.
Yeah, we don't want another Lady of Vinica.
That's true.
I suppose the ruin will always be here.
Yeah, we can check on him first.
Everyone make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Hell no.
I got unnatural 20.
Woo.
19.
18.
Okay. Yeah.
12.
You hear someone approaching.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I haven't rolled above 10 yet.
I am so sorry for you. I think I pushed my bad luck over to you.
Yank can roll with it.
You hear heavy armor clattering towards you. Sounds like just one person.
It's probably the guard.
Returning to...
Just around the tent. You've got a few moments before this
All right.
person arrives.
Team vote. Mind Flayer or Rune? I'm going to go with Mind Flayer.
Mind Flayer.
Mind Flayer.
Tentacly guy.
Let's just be quick then. You catch it off guard. And just,
Okay.
Let's just run into the tent.
You start running towards that tent, and this person emerges from outside the tent wearing heavy armor. You see a pink-haired girl with glazed over eyes who is rushing towards you.
Glazed over or
It's
foggy
her
eyes?
foggy glazed over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not stop.
Darius is pulling out his pistol and he's telling her to stop.
Wait,
She's coming out of the
holds up her
ringleader's
hands.
tent?
No.
Oh, she's coming out of the corner.
Yeah,
She's
we're
coming around
okay.
the corner from where the big tent was.
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
I thought you
Okay.
said the
No,
ringleaders,
okay.
and I was like,
I must have not explained that.
Yeah, then she had glazed over eyes. I was like, Liv's definitely mind controlled now.
No,
Like, no way.
I should have said foggy eyes.
All right.
Okay.
Can I detect magic on her?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Illusionary magic. Someone is disguising as Liv.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you sense any illusionary magic. You sense magic coming from her hammer, but it's hard to decipher. The school of it seems weird. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
16.
It seems weird in that it's almost like it's trying to be another type of magic, but it's not quite there.
I don't like that.
Yang's gonna say, Liv, hey, come on, we need your help.
She rushes up to you. What's happening? What do you need help with?
We're taking out the evil ringleader.
Let's get him.
Yes.
That wasn't a moment of hesitation.
I was like, is there something that you know that we don't?
No, she's just my butt. And I'm gonna pat her on the back.
Make an insight check.
Okay. Oh, that's a 7.
No, nothing.
Yang's gonna keep going. Come on, guys.
Just because I roll doesn't mean it's suspicious.
No, I know.
Necessarily.
Cole, no matter what you do, we're always gonna suspect
That-
Liv.
If I make
Weston,
everyone equally suspicious, then everyone's equally not
Yeah.
suspicious.
Sure.
Darius is okay with it. Weston's not.
Let's
Alright.
get to it then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, come on. We could use your skills.
I am going to follow behind her, though, and kind of like sandwich her in the middle of our party.
Okay,
Bursting into the ringleader's tent.
when we go in, I'm gonna try to freeze him, everyone, okay? I'm gonna hold him in place.
Get in front.
Okay, as you say that, Whispers, you rush in through the tent and you see this tall, lanky man wearing a pinstripe green and white suit with a tall hat and these tentacles of purple just jutting out from the sides as they're turned away, and you see hair slowly starting to grow and form across the back, and the tentacles start moving towards the face, and he turns around with a big, friendly smile.
Is he back to being a gnome?
He is back to... He's not a gnome.
Oh,
He's
always been just
He's always
human?
been like human, but like 7 foot tall.
Okay.
And he turns to you. How'd you enjoy the show? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dive Lounge. Addy is still not here. He has vanished, and I don't know exactly where he went. I'm just mostly worried that Asmodeus is going to do something. There are no reviews to read today, but I really encourage you. It would mean a ton for us because it helps us get seen more if you would leave a 5-star review on iTunes and share us and talk about us. That helps us a ton. I guess I'll read the ad spot today. If you're interested in having some of the best looking dice around, you can go
to treasureTroveDice.com and check out what they have. They've got things like gemstone, metal, swirly resin, misty resin. It's really, really cool. And I have my own set of gemstone dice that are absolutely beautiful. If you go there and check out with the code DiveCloud, DIVECLOUD, you can get 10% off your purchase. And some of that money goes directly towards helping our show financially. I feel like Addie was better at those. And I'm planning a trip currently to delve into the Nine Hells to make sure that me and Asmodeus are still cool and whatnot. Well, there's been a portal open since he left, so I'm just gonna walk on through. Okay, bye. I'm taking a microphone with me, so don't worry. Still gonna do the dive lounge, just won't be in the dive lounge. I'm gonna send you back to the show. Good luck.
How'd you enjoy the show?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Yang's in front.
I'm not gonna give him any chance to explain himself either.
Yang can do his freeze thing, and then I'll shoot him.
Okay. Wait, I mean, Yang's like, oh, yeah, it was pretty good.
Stop making friends with all of our villains.
I mean, Shava will probably join you and be like, yeah, that thing you did with the that was awesome.
All right, everyone roll initiative.
Woo! Yes. Oh.
So, Yang, it is your turn. He turns around, he does a big smile. How'd you enjoy the show? By the way, my name is Geronimo Green. And then, what do you do?
Hold on.
Slap. Just give him a slap.
Wham! What did I think? I thought we did great! And then I'm gonna hold person.
Whole person? Okay.
Which I thought was a touch spell, but it's not. I don't know which spell I'm thinking of, but yeah.
Arm.
Okay.
Or in haiku.
So you're casting whole person?
Yeah. So he has to succeed a wisdom save against 14.
He does not need to. As you cast whole person, you find it has no... It doesn't work. The spell falters.
Interesting. All right, yeah. So can I roll insight to see if I can feel like what's wrong with the spell?
Roll Arcana. Yeah.
Arcana. What's Arcana based? Intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll just be a 9.
9, you don't know.
Okay.
It just didn't work for some reason.
He's just still staring at me. I'm like, okay, that was supposed to do something. Gotcha. All right, I'm going to then be like, next, and then just like slowly start to walk out.
Yeah, I think you'd have to, if you moved into the tent, you were within 5 feet of reach of him.
Mhm.
So he will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems friendly. He might not attack.
He seems so friendly after.
Theoretically, nothing happened.
Yeah, he hasn't done. We haven't seen him do anything
You
fully
haven't.
evil yet.
Yeah. If. Let's see.
Eat our brains.
I'm gonna die.
So he takes his attack of opportunity. Okay. Got it. That is a 21 to hit.
It misses.
So sad. Okay. You take 14 psychic damage.
What's he doing?
So you watch as the illusion starts to falter and those tentacles in his face start to appear and they like blend in a weird magical fleshy way. The illusion sort of breaking with the way he's changing his appearance, and then they lash out at you and grapple onto you. And intelligence saving throw.
No.
9.
Okay, that's a failure. You are
Dead.
stunned
Okay.
until this grapple ends, and you are grappled and stunned. Oh, and I have a handy chart that tells you exactly what stunned will do. That's so nice.
In my head, my spell just backfired. I cast to like hold person on him. It's just like, and it got me.
Stunned. The stunned creature is incapacitated. You can't move. You can only speak falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
All right.
Okay, and you can't escape this until this grapple ends.
Okay. then I'm just gonna say, Geronimo, no!
That was his attack of opportunity.
At least he doesn't have any more reactions left.
Nope, his reactions are all used up. Darius, it is your turn. You are outside the tent. You see these weird tentacle things grab onto the pretty much Yang's like shoulder and neck.
Nope. Darius is running in, and he is okay. So yeah, he's running in, and he's not gonna shoot his gun, but he is just gonna swipe at his head. He's gonna cast Searing Smite on his mace, and he's just gonna whack.
All right,
at this thing's head.
Go for it.
Oh, that is a 19. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving
at the start of each of his turns. So I hit him. Like, he doesn't need to save to stop it.
Oh,
but
I see.
For the next turn, he will need to make a con saving throw. Otherwise, he takes more fire damage.
Okay. Got it. So nothing yet, and then he'll take that damage.
He does start on fire.
He does start on fire.
Woo.
All right, he does. He gets 12 points of damage.
12
Extra with D6 from your fire.
And 4 to fire damage.
Go, Darius! Go, Darius! Go! Yeah, it definitely hurts him fairly badly, but he does not let go of Yang.
Mm.
And his mouth is full right now, so he's not talking either.
Oh.
Shava, your turn.
Lots happening. I think Shava's going to attempt to like disengage a little bit and try to flank him from another side of the tent.
Okay.
So, kind of go around. So if the rest of the party's in front near the entrance, she's off to the side. And then she's going to cast Hex on him, and then immediately hit him with a big old Eldritch Blast. Alright, that's 14 to hit.
14 will not hit. You shoot your Eldritch Blast, but it falters and moves past, and it smashes into the mirror behind it, breaking.
Okay.
It is his turn now. No. Okay. He's gonna make an attack with advantage.
What's his attack? Like, what's he
This is
doing?
really bad.
This is really
really bad. Yangne, I'm sorry.
No.
18?
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 10d10 piercing damage.
10 D10. You don't even have to roll. Or wait, yeah, I have 11, but statistically I'm down. There is a chance they could all be ones.
It's true.
Oh my
Yeah, it is true. Let's roll it, because it could all be ones. And it would be 10.
But
that
hold
would
on.
be the most insane roll. Do you
And-
have anything to get out of
However,
this?
if he does do 37 points of damage, I'm fully dead. Because
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's Mind Flare.
Wait, 10d10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's totally
37.
awesome.
What's your max hit points?
26.
Maybe time to nobody out of here.
No way, we're in. We're in it to win it now.
Oh my gosh.
This is how
you're
we
dying.
TPK.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll real quick?
I just, it's
Why are
a
you
lot of
making it
it's a lot of
beautiful?
dice. I have a dice.
I just have to click a button.
Oh. Well,
It's up to you.
I've got it.
Okay,
I'm playing it by the
now.
book. 58 damage.
Yang is fully dead.
You killed Yang.
You watch as these tentacles, this illusion drops, and you see this creature fully in its true form. It is this purple monstrosity with pockmarked skin, bright eyes with dark slits, and its tentacles have wrapped and moved up to Yang's head, and you hear this crunch, and Yang goes completely limp. And you hear a slurping noise, like a, and
Like a
then
computer
Yang-
on a rug.
like, and Yang drops to the ground completely dead.
Rest in peace.
Oh no.
And
Oh no.
I'm gonna cross Yang off the initiative.
Oh. Oh.
Season 2.
Season 2 got harder.
Oh, yikes.
Okay.
No.
So that was his turn. I don't think he can do anything else. Nope. So, Whispers.
Well, Whispers is gonna rage.
Yeah,
He sees
that
what
makes
happens
sense.
to Yangne, and he just loses it. And so he goes after the Mind Flayer. It would be a 22 and a 19. And then he's gonna
Both will
hit
hit.
with the butt swing, which is a 22 again. So that's going to be 38 points of damage.
38.
As Whispers just goes nuts, and he comes in and he swings with his pole arm straight at the thing's face, and he rakes the claws across it, and then comes back with the butt swing across and cracks him in the back of the head, and then just spins it around, claws up, and just uppercuts him with it, and just shrieks at the Mind Flayer.
Whispers has full on just like primal rage.
Absolute nutcase.
Not
rage.
even probably thinking straight anymore. As you slash across his face, flesh and purple gunk ripping off. A tentacle flops to the ground as green ooze spills out of it. And that's Whisper's turn. It is Liv's turn. And Liv makes an attack. Anyone trained in Arcana can make a perception, an Arcana check as she does this.
It's that one. You just stare.
I'm too in disbelief that Yang just died.
So let's see, 10 plus.
I don't know if
Okay.
proficiency in Arcana.
Liv goes to swing the hammer. It glows with a slightly red energy, and she comes down to try and hit it. She's not saying anything either. She seems incredibly focused as she swings, and this creature moves out of the way. Pressed up now against that shattered mirror. And that's her turn. Yang is dead. Darius, it is your turn.
Darius is gonna stand up and he's gonna say, "Everybody, stand back." And he's gonna run up and he's gonna try, like, the Mind Flayer's pinned against the wall.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
There's like a dresser, drawer / cabinet with a mirror built in, and he's pressed up against it.
Knowing that his gun is preloaded, he is gonna stick a grenade right up against his face. He's gonna shoot it.
There are Whispers is also right here, so he's gonna.
I mean, can that like first like statement of like get out now? Can
That's
that
fine.
get
I'll
them to
take it.
move?
I'm raging.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I was like, yep, he's going up, he's putting it against
You're-
it, and he's shooting the grenade right next to this thing's face.
You're all gonna take damage.
That's fine.
From the grenade, but I'm gonna say you'll deal the damage of the gunshot and the grenade, but you're all gonna take that damage.
That's fine.
From the grenade.
All right, let's roll damage.
All right. Liv is also gonna take this damage.
I don't care about Liv anymore.
Oh,
Poor Liv. All right, that is that is 14 fire damage, and then the gunshot does. I didn't count for the gunshot for him specifically. That does. Only does 4 damage.
wait, the gunshot deals.
The
4
gunshot
damage?
only deals 4 damage.
Okay, you get a glancing blow. Another tentacle shot off, but
Okay.
it's not enough to really hurt him. So he takes a bit of that damage. He does seem incredibly wounded. And then what is your grenade damage?
The grenade damage was 14 fire damage.
14 fire damage. He is on death's door. Part of his face, like, his cheek shoots off. And you see, now there's like a beak underneath, and it is dripping in blood from Yang. That's Darius's turn.
Did
Oh.
that take out all of my bonus actions? 'Cause-
Yeah.
Okay.
To get double damage
That's
like
fine.
that, for sure.
Okay.
Alright, so I cannot correctly replicate what Shava would be doing, so I'm just going to say she's like sobbing and screaming and just super, super furious and just like throwing as many Eldritch blasts as she
Okay.
can, and just she's not okay.
All right.
She's very, very mad at this thing.
Eldritch Blast.
Natural 20.
You can roll damage if you want, but you don't have to because it's gonna kill this thing.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so you crying, sobbing, barely able to see through the tears. Nyx comes up behind you and holds onto you, and your necklace flares with energy, and your Eldritch Blast gets bigger and brighter, and this thing, like its entire chest and neck, just and it splits apart, fragments of energy shooting off. And this is different than any Eldritch Blast you've used before. It's like a laser beam shooting from energy that is being pulled, and you can see strings of energy moving up into your hand to reinforce this attack. And this thing is eviscerated.
Good.
And Yangne is lying there, bleeding onto the 10th floor, and the body of this mangled creature is also laying.
Whispers would immediately check on Yangne.
Yeah, run to Yangne.
Yeah.
You run to him. He has a large size hole in the side of his skull with a big fracture, and there is nothing inside.
What do we know about resurrection magic?
I would know the most. What do I know about resurrection magic?
Resurrection magic is finicky. There is this like uncertainty around resurrection. And I would be doing Matt Mercer's rules on you all making checks to help resurrect someone. Do you have the Revivify spell?
I don't think so.
You have access to it.
And do I? Oh, I do.
It's a third level spell.
I don't have a spell slot at the moment, though. I used that already.
Okay. So you don't
We have to wait for a while.
Which cancels it out.
Yeah, you only have a minute for Revivify.
I will scoop Yangne up and screech, "I'll be back."
Actually, I was just about to say, I was like, Liv, do you know how to revivify? Because I'm pretty sure she's a cleric, right? Or is she a paladin?
She seems like a cleric. She says, I know Revivify.
Do it now.
She's so cool.
I said, if you don't, I'm going to kill you. Do it now.
I'm going to grab Darius by the shoulder. Will it even work? He doesn't have a...
It's worth a chance. He rushed in first. It's our fault.
Now that would be interesting for me to do, and you watch as Liv's form begins to shift into a familiar face with curly, blondish white hair and a theatrical presence as she shifts. I seem to have found you all in such an interesting predicament. Oh, poor Yangne, so young.
Wait, who is this?
It's Madam Evenway.
Oh, okay.
Yangne,
I didn't think
Yangne looks up. Who's this?
Who this lady? Okay.
You want to save your friend, and you don't have any sort of magic to do so.
This timing is...
A real tragedy. I could help. I could revive him. And that's where we'll end the episode.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't want her to do it because she's going to make him evil.
Oh,
Yeah, she's gonna trade our
What
souls.
will become of Yangne?
No, Yang! I knew we shouldn't have done it.
Do we want to record the after show?
Yes, yeah. We took a break on it, so
Yeah.
let's get right into the after.
Hey everyone, I know that was a lot to take in. It was intense, and editing this episode made it even more intense, and I've listened to it like 5 times and it's still like crazy. But yeah, I don't want to leave you with like a super downer, but yeah, it's just pretty wild. It's the most intense this show has ever been. If you'd like to keep up with the news or talk to us, check us out on Twitter at DiveCloudCast. Join our subreddit, and especially go to iTunes and leave a 5-star review for us to help promote us and share us and really get us to a point where people know about us and are interested in what we're doing. It's been really great sort of building up this show and getting better with every episode. It means the world to us. I know I say that a lot, but I mean it, that you are here listening to what we're creating. and I really, really appreciate it. So, have a good one.
Inspiration ignites an invisible channel that opens between machine and soul.